Hello, everybody. Welcome to our fifth webinar of the day. My name is Dr. Chi Nguyen, a Blue Diamond executive of the company, and I just want to welcome each and every one of you. First and foremost, let's continue to pray for everybody out there throughout the world as we try to, as everyone, all the medical out there, people in the medical industry try to find a solution for what's going on. So hope that everyone is safe and in their homes and just, protect ourselves from this craziness that's going on. And it's such a tragedy going on right now, especially for so many people out there. We'll talk more about that a little bit, but a little bit about myself. I'm a foot ankle surgeon over 20 years. And you know what, and I just reflected back on what's going on lately, and 20 years of my life just passed right on by so fast. And while I was going through those 20 years and with my career, I was working a job, working that career and trying to serve the community and working 80, 90, 100 hours a week. And it's crazy to think about that. But I just realized, just recently go, wow, where did it go? Right? Where did the time go by? And I'm so grateful and so blessed and so glad that, Valentus is here. And in the last 2 years, I want to give thanks to, John Haremza for helping me and guiding me and getting me into this and really change so much of what we were able to do with our lives, and more importantly, the lives that we have changed in the last 2 years of many people throughout the world. And that's what our goal is. And so let's talk about what's going on with the company. Valentus is 5.5 years old. We are based in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And in the last 5.5 years, over $140 million of revenue came into the company. And I just want to give back to Dave and Joyce Jordan for all they have done, their heart, the humbleness. They're so down-to-earth individuals, and their purpose is to serve us and to help the average individual, have success in this business and have a fair chance at everything possible through Valentus. And last year was one of the most amazing years in Valentus history. It brought in almost $90 million in revenue, and it was an incredible year. And despite that, we're still less than 0.3, 0.5% market saturation. You can walk into any supermarket anywhere and stand and do a survey and ask people, have they heard of Valentus? And more than likely, they will have never heard of Valentus. And that's what's beautiful. And our planned growth for this year is to go to bring in about $150 million, $200 million in 2020, and hopefully, cross our fingers and pray that this current crisis of the pandemic of coronavirus gets out of the way so we can get back to normal and help people. And right now is a perfect time for all of that to happen. And I joined this company for one reason. I joined because of the sixth element of the company, the culture that Dave and Joyce Jordan created 5.5 years ago. And that's what caught my attention, and that's what brought me on board. And it's been fabulous. And it's amazing because it's been over 2 years for myself, and we have this unity in the company I've never seen before. I've been in the industry for 18 plus years. We've never seen before, where everyone works with everybody. No one asks questions. No one drills anybody. For example, I never ask anybody who they're with and who are the diamond leaders. I never ask those questions. If they need help, we just reach out to them and help them. That's what I love about what we have here at Valentus. That is the reason why this company is having success as of now, and we're going to have much more success in the near future and in the long run for the company. And it just, this culture will continue to attract leaders and regular people throughout the world into our company. And this is the reason why we're having success. And I'm just so proud to be and blessed to be a part of our company. And let's talk about what's going on in the healthcare industry. Let's not even talk about coronavirus right now, but let's talk about obesity. Right now, about 67%, 70% of the population, adult population actually, is overweight. And you add 30% of our children. It's crazy to be overweight. It's ridiculous. And that increases the risk of everything possible, from heart disease to diabetes, to increase the chance of strokes, arthritis, and many, many other diseases. And then, obviously, diabetes is a huge contributing factor to this. And it's really sad to see that. I saw a 5-year-old patient. This is crazy. I saw a 5-year-old patient in my office about 5 years ago. This person was 100 pounds. I couldn't believe it. I had to go through a lot of double and triple and quadruple checking the charts and questioning the parents and questioning everything that they brought in to make sure that this is the right patient. I was confused, and to see that it's a sad situation, right? And the reason is just the way it is, the way society is, but more importantly, more deadly is what we consume every day. I mean, today, right now, in this day and age, each of us right now on the average will consume about 200 pounds of sugar every year. And it's not because it's our fault, because it's already found in our foods. Whatever we pick off the shelf, it has sugar in all different types of forms. And so that leads to the big epidemic of obesity, overweight, diabetes. So, right now, over 100 million people in the US are on some type of diet, and over 1 billion people globally. It's a sad situation, ladies and gentlemen. It's a sad situation. And the data is there. It's really, really detrifying to see that. And the weight loss industry, that's why it's not going to go away anywhere. It's not going to go away. $200 billion industry. It's going to be there. And I think we have a purpose here, and we're brought together here with Valentus and to really, really help people, to give people the vision and the guidance and the help to help them get healthier. And here's what 5 pounds of fat looks like. And so I want people to remember this when next time they say they complain, they only lost 5 pounds. Actually, if you ask any of your doctors and physicians and, say, I lost only 5 pounds, they'll be very happy for you. They'll be happy for you because you lost 5 pounds, because this 5 pounds can really, let's say decrease your blood pressure or your sugar and this and that in your body, for example. But it's not about the number on the scale. It's not about that whatsoever. It's about what's hidden inside our body. And this is what's unhealthy. And none of us sees this, but it's there. The unhealthy visceral fat that's in our body, that surrounds our organs and lines our body cavity. So the more obese you are, guess what? The more visceral fat you have. And this is where the danger is. We don't know, we don't see it, and therefore we forget about it. But this will increase of all these different risks right here. You see, and actually you can Google this and you will see that the list of risks is much more than this. I just only put in a few, right? But just understand that there's more to it than just our weight. It's about the entire body health. It's everything. And so, why do we lead? Why do this company lead with coffee? It's just common sense. Coffee is the second most consumed beverage in the world, period. And if we don't consider water being a beverage, then coffee would be number one, period. That's it. I mean, 2 billion cups of coffee are consumed daily throughout the world. And so when you add these two industries together, you have, over $300 billion. But you have to understand that we have so much more. We have a vast variety of products. And if you add everything that we have together, and you can go into ValentusProducts.com and see the details of the product, but if you add everything together, we have the coffee industry, the weight loss industry, the health and wellness industry, the energy drink industry, the skincare industry, the cosmetic industry, and the skin and the beauty industry and the skin industry. Add all that up, you're going to have close to $1 trillion in business, which is insane, right? And so we have over 20 products, and more is coming out for the health benefits of everybody. And that's the most amazing thing we have here. And here's the first one. This is one of the first original products, the Prevail Trim Mints. It's delicious. It's a fruit flavored drink. And all of this are the benefits. It's going to burn the fat away thermogenically, regulate our sugar, give us energy, and suppress our appetite. It's going to balance your pH level, and it's going to do a lot of great things. And then you have the Prevail energy drink here on the left side. I mean, this is natural energy drink, all plant-based, unlike the chemical-filled energy drink that we find in the retail market, right? I mean, this is natural, it's very healthy. And then right now, what's going on in the world, we gotta share this with people. We gotta share the immune boost with people, because we want everybody's immune system to build up so we can protect these people from all the craziness going on, right? And so we're not making medical claims and all that. We're just saying we need to boost everyone's immune system, especially our children. Boost them with this. It's okay. It's natural. It's safe. It's amazing, and so we have that. And then we have this, our Thermal Roast and Optimum Coffee. I mean, where do you have something so amazing? Thermal Roast just came out, and right now it's for the USA and Canadian market only. But I can tell you this, the corporate office, along with Kevin Thomas, and they have been working diligently all the time to get out, to launch the Thermal Roast international blend. It's going to be available quite soon once they get it right, because we want to do the right thing the first time around. We don't want to start redoing things, right? So what's impressive about this is Basil 6. Understand that Basil 6 has been around for a while. It's an ingredient where It's going to increase the production of nitric oxide in our body. What that does is increase oxygen, increase blood flow, increase delivery of nutrient into our cells. And so it's also crush our cravings, increase the energy, burn the fat away thermogenically, and also regulate our sugar, and obviously give us mind and focus and energy. And so these are the coffee that we have. And we also have the Italian as well as the Brazilian for the original coffee. That's available. And then we have this, the Thermo and Optimum Cocoa. Exact same ingredient as a coffee, but we have it in the cocoa form because not everybody drinks coffee. So we have something for everybody. Again, this is delicious stuff. And I'll tell you, I love this stuff that we have so far. And I take the majority of everything. And we have this, Prevail Max, the spray. This is my first product when I wake up. This is what I do every day. I spray about 10 sprays, which is, I'm just take more than what's suggested on the box. But it really increased the efficiency of how our body functions in delivering the oxygen, delivering the ingredients and whatever we take into our body. And so it increased oxygen, increased energy and focus, absorption, circulation, even has a canine. I don't take that obviously, but it's for your pets. Why not give it to your pets? Why not give it to your cats? It doesn't harm them. And you know, that's the only thing I don't take when I in terms of our product. And again, this is also something I recommend right now for people we're dealing with this crisis. Recommend this. This is important as well for our health. And then this amazing product, the Prevail More Detox. One of the most amazing things we have seen is the whole body detox, vegan-based. It's odorless and tasteless, but here's what's amazing. Carbon 60. Do your own research on that. But carbon 60 is a super antioxidant, and it's 172 times more powerful than vitamin C. So that's how big this is, how big deal this is. And we have the deactivated charcoal. Activated charcoal, I mean, it's from the shell of a coconut. And what this does is it's going to absorb the pollutants from the air, from the water, from the food, bacteria, fungus, viruses, so on and so forth. We're not making a medical claim, but that's what it does. It absorbs things away. We use activated charcoal in the ER to absorb the drugs that people overdose with. That's the thing. We pump them with charcoal, and we get to have that here. It's going to help us detox our body, and it's going to balance our pH level. This is important because, you know, our gut health is very important. If our gut is not healthy, our body's not healthy. Actually, our gut is considered our second brain. And then we also have plant-derived fulvic and humic acid. That's going to give us the whole entire overall body health as well. So this is also recommended for us right now, for everybody right now, while we're going through this and even after that. And then we have our amazing Dr. Joseph Aarons. I mean, it's incredible to have this gentleman, a scientist, a two-time Nobel Prize nominee, to be a part of our team, a part of our company, and to really, really be able to share with us the missing link. And what do I mean? What does he mean by the missing link is in the last 100 years plus, you know, our food, the essential vitamins, the essential ingredient in the plants and in the natural stuff that we find has been taken out because the food has been processed. So we have been missing that all this time. And just think about this. Think about back in the ages when people were suffering from scurvies and people died from scurvies. And all it was just because they were lacking vitamin C. I mean, imagine that. And the data shows people getting sicker and sicker now. And amylin actually is that missing link. And you know, back in 2013, there's a big study, and it studied on the effects of amylin on type 2 diabetes and blood glucose level on type 2 diabetes. And it's published in the Journal of Medicinal Foods. And it did very, very well, and it was compared to metformin. You know, metformin is the most common medication treating diabetes worldwide, and actually I was on metformin. And I tell you, you wouldn't want to have to experience the side effects of metformin. I did, and that side effect was not very. I didn't like it. I didn't like that. I lost memory because of it. You know, it's crazy. But I'm gonna give you 3 things to keep in mind, and what's important, how we can say the right thing, and don't get in trouble with the FTC, FDA, with amylin, for example, because we don't want amylin to be the radar of FDA and this and that, right? So, but amylin, for example, this you can say it's going to support our immune system. That you can say. Okay, you can also say it's going to help manage carbohydrate and sugar metabolism. You can say it's going to help manage inflammation. That's all you can say. You cannot say it's going to treat diabetes. Okay, you cannot say it's going to treat arthritis. You cannot say those things. because that's diagnosing disease, and that's considered, you know, diagnosing, treating. We cannot do that. We are not a medication. We are just considered a supplement. So again, that's what you do. And MLNC specifically is for every single human being. You give it to your pets if you want to, including diabetics, including people with blood pressure problem. For example, I am diabetic. I take MLNC only. I do not take MLN-M because MLN-M is for everybody except for diabetics and except for people with blood pressure. Because if you take MLN-M, if I take MLN-M, my sugar will go up. If I have blood pressure problem, I take MLN-M, my blood pressure go up as well. So those are the slight differences in the two emulants, but the same ingredients, okay? And then we have this, the Prevail 24/7 carb burner. Those are the brand benefits you can find in the ValentusProducts.com page. But most importantly, what this does, again, it supports our immune system. And what that does is it's going to help put our body into a set point, a balance point, where it will allow our immune system to do its job. Just understand that our immune system are the soldiers to fight against what comes into our body, right? And so we got to give our immune system a rest to be able to fight those soldiers, fight those things that comes into our body, to repair ourselves of all that comes in that invades our body throughout the day as we breathe in stuff and we absorb stuff through the air, this and that. So that is what 24/7 carb burner does, and it's amazing. I love this stuff. And then we have a lot of products, skincare products, and I'll tell you the first one, it's not a skincare product, but it's from the company Skinny Body Care, but Hibernate. Oh my gosh, Hibernate. Where in the world can you sleep and lose weight? It's gonna burn the fat away while you are sleeping, and more importantly, it's gonna really help you sleep amazingly because it has melatonin. And also right here, it's the fiber drink. And I suggest we all drink fiber because, you know, scientifically, the average human only consumes about 10 or 15 grams of fiber a day. We need about 25, 35 grams of fiber. And you just look at your own meal, you will know that you don't have enough. And here are the skincare products in the ageless and the instant youth. The ageless is more a long-term use. I use it in the morning. I use it in the evening. Instant youth is an amazing product. You will see result within 2 minutes. And what it does is, you know, as we age, the elasticity of our collagen it loses the elasticity. So instant youth is going to help us regain the elasticity. And so what it does is it'll remove the lines, the wrinkles, and the eye bags, and the smile line, and all this and that. So that's what it does. You see there two great individuals see some amazing changes in terms of their skin, right? And so we have all these products, and we have new products coming out, and it's going to be amazing what we does. But considering the situation right now, we always talk about money and health, and right now people need to have better health. And I'll tell you, if you eat healthy and you maintain your body, exercise, and you support your body, and you can have a better immune system to fight what's going on right now. And considering the fact that right now the entire world is at a standstill in terms of jobs, right? I mean, people have lost jobs all over the place. The casinos in Las Vegas, locally here in Bakersfield, a well-known restaurant's pretty much going to shut their doors in about 2 weeks if this issue does not go away. And it's sad to see that. For example, my office, our office, I mean, we have staff of 47 people, and right now we're on a skeleton crew. The majority are sent home if they don't have direct contact with the patient. They are sent home. They work from home by telephone. And we have a skeleton crew, and even with the 5 surgeons and the skeleton crew, the number of patients coming in now is much less than before. And it's a problem because we are a business, and it's scary because we might shut down within a month if we don't have patient flow. It's all the same everywhere we go. We gotta find a way to give people hope again. And we have the vehicle in Valentus. We have the products that are gonna help people with this. And we can talk to people now, and they might not respond now because they're stressed out. They're so stressed, and they're depressed, and they are so worried about what's going on, and they have no idea about the future. They're so concerned about what do we do to feed our family and feed our kids because the future is unknown, and we have no idea. And so, you know, this is the perfect time for us to reach out to everybody and really share this, because what if you reach out to somebody 6 months ago and you just revisit with them and say, you know what, let's look at this again because of the situation. A lot of people, I tell you right now, once this crisis gets over and we get back to normalcy, I know that people is going to rethink about everything. They're going to rethink, I got to find a way to make extra income. I got to find a different way. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You are the hope dealers. You are the individuals that will give people the light at the end of the tunnel. And so I want to show you that our industry is $190 billion industry. It's a home-based business. It's a network marketing. It's a better term for this, just relationship. And all you do is share. And we in our company, in our industry, we don't advertise at all whatsoever. We save the money for real people like you and I. You know, real people like you and I who consumes our products every day because we saw results. And we will reorder because we saw the results. And then we share our results, right? And when we share accordingly, we will get paid accordingly. That is that simple. It's that simple of a business model that sometimes people overcomplicate that. It's not that difficult. And so you understand, and there's no perfect timing than now, as we mentioned, because I really feel that we are obligated to get out there and really, really share this in a very desperate way to help these people. Because, you know, I feel for these people. I feel for these people of the unknown. Because, you know, when I came to America many, many years ago, and I was very young, and we have no idea what to do. We were lost, you know, and we had to just make a living and work. And you know, my parents would double work, and we would go pick strawberries the weekend, but we still didn't know what's going to happen to our future. And that's the feeling I have now for these people. And I know how they feel. And we, you know, luckily, you know, we have a church that came out and helped us back then, and that, you know, but, you know, that church guide us, you know, and we are we are the people that can guide these individuals right now who don't have another choice. And again, perfect timing right now, ladies and gentlemen, right? If you are a guest on here, you know, just go back to the individual. Once we go through this, you understand what I'm talking about. And I'll share more of my story in a little bit, and so you understand. And Valentus is committed to paying out 50%, you know, of every dollar, and through 7 different paychecks every Friday, because we want you to win. The Jordan wants you to win. They want to create a legacy for everybody. They want to create a legacy for the average individual to create their own legacy for their families. And that's what it is. It's amazing what this does. And we're all blessed, and we're all grateful for what's going on right now with Valentus. We're not stopping, and our goal and our mission is not going to stop. We're going to continue with this because we want to help as many people as possible, right? And so, you know, to get in this business, it usually costs a $20 one-time investment. But the $20 has been waived until the end of April. And so think about this. Where in the world can you open a business that's worth almost $1 trillion, right? Almost. If you add up all the industries for free. And you get everything. You get the websites, you get the paychecks every Friday. We get the research and development of new products, the shipping, handling, and the worldwide distribution rights, and most importantly, virtually unlimited income potential. And there's no risk. Actually, people who sees this and don't do it, that's a risk on them for not doing this business. Like I mentioned before about traditional business, we have so much liability right now. We have huge risks right now in terms of our business as a practice can possibly close up in the next couple weeks to months. And our income potential, for example, is limited because healthcare here is controlled by the government. So the difference is we have free places to roam in the world, right? And that's what's amazing. And so once you get in for free right now, you choose one of these packs. And the first one is a basic pack of $59. You get 1 item. The starter pack, $145, get 3 items, a little bit discount. Advanced pack of $239, get 6 items. Business builder pack, $575, get 16 items. This is the most common one. This is where I started because I didn't have the option of the Career Success Pack back then. But right now, this is available now. This is the most valuable and the least expensive package because it's only about $33 per pack. And so understand what's beautiful about this business model and about the Jordan is that it doesn't matter where you start, you can make money. And we have evidence of it. In the previous webinar at 3 o'clock, we have a couple who came on board at the $59 and they became diamond in 4 months. You don't have to start, but you know, because of that, that's why I love the Jordans. They want to give every single individual a chance, no matter what their financial situation is. That is very powerful because we have a place for everybody. And no matter where they start, they can make as much as they want. So I'm going to talk about the different paychecks. And the first one's the retail. Retail, suggested retail in our company is $79.95, period. And that's what you should offer people, $79.95. Don't devalue your business or your company. Because don't lower your standard. Don't lower the price of the products, okay? It's $79.95. But then you can go, you know what, John? It's $79.95, but you can go to my website and order it, and you will save $20. It's for $59. See, they will immediately go save money. Think about going shopping, right? I mean, let's say you went to Macy's 2 weeks ago and you saw this pair of pants for $29.95, and you went today and it was 20% off. So you will grab that saving and you will buy it right away. It's all the same right there. Same thing in our business. We can offer $20 discount. They will go on site and order $59. And that's what's beautiful, right? That's what's beautiful in this business, because you know what? You open this business because you want to make money. So why not make a profit right away by making a difference between retail and wholesale, right? The second paycheck, it's called a fast start bonus. This is impressive. You have your own website with your name on it. All you do is send your website to your friends and family and whoever you want to send it to. And when they order whatever packs they order, you get paid a $20 up to $200 bonus. That's impressive. So let's say your first 30 days, you come in, you get 30 customers. Well, you get 30 customers, so you can be making at least $600. You would have already got your investment back already. That's so amazing. I mean, there's people getting 100 customers a month, every single month. It's incredible. And we get paid on customers and our business partner. It does not matter. It's all equal here in this company. Number 3 is called the legacy bonus. This is very impressive to me. This is where you have to start at $575 or upgrade to $575 before you even have a chance. But let's say you start at $575 and then you show the business to people. You invite people to the webinars. And then these 3 friends of yours join the business at $575. You would make $300 in fast start bonus. More importantly, you become legacy qualified for life. And here's what happens. Number 4 here sees it, goes to the webinar, sees everything, and they liked it, they loved it, they joined at $575. See, nothing changed in the entire process. But number 4 joined at $575 after you became legacy qualified. So what's going to happen now is you will get $100 in fast start bonus, and you will also get $100 in legacy bonus for a total of $200 now. Even 5 years from now, if you were to enroll somebody at $575, you will get $200 again. Every time you do that personally. This blows my mind, okay? It's so amazing, but it gets even better. Let's say we train number 4, we teach, we coach, we mentor number 4 here to become legacy qualified. That's our system, ladies and gentlemen, to get people legacy qualified over and over and over again. So number 4 here gets legacy qualified by finding 3 people to get into the business at $575. Number 4 gets $300 in fast start bonus. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You, right here, you will get $300 in legacy bonus. That's crazy. I've never seen that. But it gets even better. Let's say these 3 individuals get legacy qualified. Guess what? You will get $900 in legacy bonus. This is the money that comes in right when you start the business. And when you start building this business, this is where you can get it. And I'll tell you this. I have proof and evidence that our team followed the system. And right now, after 21, 22, 23 months, these individuals still makes $500 to $2,000 every week on the legacy bonus itself. It's crazy, right? Teach your team, teach everybody to follow the system. That's what I have to say to you right now. And number 4 is what we call the dual team commission. This is your residual income. This takes time to come up, and it's all about people ordering through your website and reordering through your website. And let's say you have 2 business team in your organization. I'm gonna go through this like this. Let's say this left team, for example, brings in 2,000 in volume in a week. And then the right team on this side brings in 1,000 in volume in a week. That will equate to $200 in dual team commission, which is your residual income. Our company will pay up to $100,000 a week in dual team commission. Can you imagine that? I know you don't believe me, but trust me, it is there, okay? But let's take this $200 a week, and you're gonna repeat that every week for the month. You will bring in $800 a month, right? I mean, that's a lot of money for people, right, in terms of residually. Now, let's look at this. Number 5, dual team check matching. Amazing stuff. I'm telling you right now. Let's say you help Pam, Sid, and Matt. Let's say you help them make $800. Valentus will pay you 20% of that. So they will pay you $480 because you help those 3 individuals make 800 bucks. But watch this. Second generation, Pam, Sid, and Matt work on becoming legacy qualified. And whatever they make, Valentus will pay you 15%. So Valentus will pay you $1,350 because you help those 9 people make 1,000 bucks. That's crazy money. But look at third generation. Valentus will pay you 10%. 10% of that number, you can bring in $450. 5% on fourth generation of 500, that's $225. I ran out of space, so I'm gonna stop there. You bring in $2,505 a month, $2,500 a month, because you help those people make what they make in that month. That's crazy. And we pay out up to 7 generations deep. So here's the thing. This compensation plan, it dictates everything we do anyway, because I know that each and every one of us have the heart, have the mindset to help other people. That's all you have to do is help other people, focus your time and effort on helping other people make more money, and you will make more money. And in time, you will see that I'm gonna tell you right now is your check match, this portion of your paycheck every Friday will be your biggest check in time. If you continue to help people every week for the next couple of years, you will see it for yourself that yes, your check matching is gonna be the biggest check in your paycheck. It's incredible. And then we have the enrollment pool bonus. This is like a share of a company. And what's nice here is everybody gets to earn the share. No one's excluded, but you must earn it. So if you were to, we have to enroll 3 people in at $575 for us to earn 1 share. So if you go out there and you, let's say, enroll 15 people this month at $575, you will earn 5 shares. And if the share is $200, it's another $1,000 into your paycheck. This gets paid monthly because it needs the monthly volume, okay? And then the car bonus, again, another monthly pay. Imagine this, a diamond, $400. Double diamond, $800. Triple diamond, $1,000. Blue diamond, $1,500. It goes all the way to $3,000 a month. And it's been crazy because we have people in the business in the Philippines, for example, they have never made this kind of money before. And there are people who have never dreamt, never even thought about owning a car because they know they could never own it until this business came their way. And now they have a brand new car, brand new SUV. Even more importantly, they built their own home, which is crazy to see that. That is what we do. We help people, and so understand that's what we have. And I'm going to share with you quickly 6-day experience, and it's powered by Thermal Rose, Optimum Instant Youth. And I just want to thank again Miss Blue Diamond, Miss Karen Ford, for doing this because this is her baby. This is her creation, and it's really, really put us on the map and really did very well. Right? I'm going to show you exactly what it is. It's all pretty much similar. And it started with the Optimum coffee sticks, and we do the same thing for Thermal Rose. But let's say people invest $575 for the Business Builder Pack. You get 350 sticks of the Optimum or the Thermal Rose now, and you will break it up into 58 sets of 6-day experiences. And you can sell that for $20. You can bring in $11.60. But what's important here is this. Those 58 packs you sell to people, you need to follow up with those people and ask them for a favor. And let's say I call up John. John, you received my 6-day experience of the coffee and you've been drinking for 6 days and you told me you had great results with this. Can you please do me a favor? Can you refer somebody to me out of Las Vegas because I'm looking to expand this business in Las Vegas and I need your help. Can you please help me and refer somebody to me? I asked John that question in that way because I don't directly ask somebody because a lot of people, get scared and they shy away from the direct question. So I asked John that question and John's going to go, wait a minute here. Why did he ask me? And he might be the one say, you know what? I want to be the one to expand the business. You never know, right? You never know. But imagine if you talk to 58 people and, understand that 58 people will have their own circle of influence. And somewhere out of that 58 people, you could bring in 10 people, 20 people who could become your diamonds and double diamonds and become your crown ambassador. And you will override those people. That's what's crazy. That's what this works. That's how this works. It's not about what you make. It's about exposing it to the masses. And then, through our experience, we've seen about 30 customers go online and order 1 or 3 items. So you earn an average of the fast start bonus of $30 times 30, $900. 6 business builder pack will come in as a business, and you earn another $600. And this old slide's just saying that you have not become legacy qualified, where you only earn 300, and then you have 2 shares of 200, and so you make 3160. It's crazy, right, to do that. And now we have the instant youth. The same example on the left side is the same thing for the sachet, and you're gonna bring in a return investment of $3,300. We're doing the same thing as what I just explained it, just a little bit more customers. But check this out. We have the sample of the instant youth. When we order the business builder pack, we have 325 of that square, the samples. And you go out there and you sell 325 of those for $5 each, you will make $16.25. I mean, this is crazy. You can literally go out there in one day and get rid of 325 if you want to. Okay, you bring in that much money, and let's say 1/3 of those people order online, you can bring in another 2,000, and then 6 people. That's really low balling it. 6 people is going to join the business as business builder pack. You bring $600 in fast start bonus, and then you have 6 legacy bonus of 600 and 2 shares. You're going to equal 5,025. I mean, there are diamonds and double diamonds who came out of the system doing the coffee in 3 months, become double dime by using this and making $10,000, which is crazy, right? And so understand that. And the question is, a lot of people go, well, can I do this? Well, think about this. If we mentor you and help you and guide you every step of the way, and you would 100% be coachable and commit yourself to be a part of the rescue of yourself from your own situation, of course you can do it, because all you need is a cell phone. We have everything in place for you, right? And another question, do you want to do this? Well, I told myself, yeah, because I want to own my life back. I want to get out of that crazy 90 hours a week job for 20 years as my career. And I was able to, and I'll tell you straight. I'll tell you right now. I'm not going to tell you numbers. I want to tell you what I made last year, for example, is equal to 4 years of what I made working 100 hours a week. It's crazy to think about that. It's for you to think about that for a second. A surgeon working for 4 years on average 90 hours a week for 4 years, and I was able to do it part-time from home using a computer and technology. It's crazy, right? And it's not about that, but more people will be able to do that as well. And so, our gift of Valentus is not about us. It's never about us. And I always thank John Haremza for always thinking of me back then. And finally, I made a decision to join him. And it's been so amazing. Our life is about helping others, serving others, paying it forward. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to have some individual come on board here, and they're going to share their story. And the first one is I want to bring on Diamond Joanne Tabingo. Can you please really quick share your story and share a significant testimonial you have for us, to us?
Hello, anybody can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, yes. Hi, for those people that doesn't know me, my name is Joanne Tabingo. I'm a double diamond here in Stockton, California. Let me share a little bit about my background. Valentus is my first network marketing. When I joined Valentus, I don't have any idea where this will lead me and how we'll share my business builder packs to other people. I am not sure what is network marketing, but I joined anyway. When you think about it, coffee is super duper easy to market because coffee is a second beverage not only when you live in, but it's global. Being first timer in network marketing is not easy for me, but because of our CEO Dave Jordan created a system that is easy to follow, even an ordinary person like me and you can make a difference. The first time I've heard our CEO Dave Jordan in the call, I felt the goosebump from my head to toes, and I told myself, this is it. When you have the guts in yourself that you know that this is something for you. When October 2018, when I joined Valentus, I was introduced by my upline, Mary Ann De Leon and Michelle Asio. The only part that I understand when my upline explained to me about the compensation plan was the retail profit, legacy bonus, and a car bonus. Yay, I like that. And this is the drive for me to go and out. And this is something like you have to dream of. And that's it. That's all I understand. So I don't know Dr. Chi personally, but I had the guts to send him a message and ask him for help that time because I'm new in this industry. And I was challenged by a friend that if I could bring somebody to do a presentation here in Stockton, and that time it's our first time to see him, and it's our first time to hear the presentation training personally. So with that short notice of time, he drove. And I'm so thankful, Dr. Chi, that you drove 2 to 3 hours just to come down here in Stockton to do a training and presentation for us. And the rest become history. So how does the Valentus help me physically? I started 135 pounds and lost 10 pounds in my first month. My body became lighter, my self-confidence increased, and my knee problem went away and I breathed better. Now that I reached my ideal weight, I alternate coffee and Prevail Trim juice and Immune Boost. I love Immune Boost, especially this kind of weather and this kind of what's going on around us. And this is really help for my immune system. I have a good result in the Immune Boost. And it's not just the result, but it tastes so good that you can just put ice and, like just drink it. Like it tastes like grape juice. If you love grapes, it really tastes good. And the result is magic to me. Especially, it took my cold away when I don't feel good. And also I really recommend Immune Boost to my family and friends, and which is they have the same result as my result. And of course, I just want to say thank you for having me this tonight, and thank you for having me share my story, Dr. Chi.
Thank you, Joanne. Appreciate you very much, and thank you very much for being on here. I want to bring on next individual because this person has been amazing in helping us see everything when we first started, and I'm always grateful and always so excited to hear her talk because she has a different way of saying things and really catches people's attention. So I want to let her, you will understand once you hear her. So without further ado, I just want to welcome Double Diamond Patty Zochak. Patty, come on here and share your heart with people because I know what you can do to people's lives. And let me unmute you really quick. Sorry, I forgot about that because if I don't have control, they'll ever be everywhere. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay, Patty. Hi.
I am seeing that I have a virtual background. Holy cow.
How you do that? Show me how.
Okay. I do these things accidentally. I don't know. It's a gift that I have.
No, what actually happened was, oh, hang on just a second.
Okay. Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay, thankfully. Okay, so I moved my office upstairs to what used to be in my other business, in the beauty business that I was in, and in doing so, I didn't realize that the internet pops in and out, and so anyway, it's been crazy the last few minutes. I just want to let you know that over the last several weeks that everything has changed in our world as we know it. I have never been more blessed and more thankful that God brought my husband and I into Valentus. We are surrounded with people that are leaders, have risen to the occasion, and what they've done is they have begun doing presentations. They, instead of backing off and wondering what we were going to do or you know, what's going to happen in this world, it lit the fire under, you know, I know under myself, but also all of the other leaders. And uh-oh, someone needs to mute. Yeah. And anyway, what's so amazing is that we find ourselves in a place and time that we think is a coincidence, or we think that we just were given an opportunity. But I have always believed that I am here because I was not looking for any type of network marketing business. But I absolutely know that God brought my husband and I here, that it's part of our destiny. It's part of the design that God had for us. And in doing so, I think what everyone finds is that their life up until this time prepares them for now. And it's not always just about what you're going to get out of a company, but it's what you bring to the table of that company. And when I look at the plethora of gifts that are in Valentus, I understand that there is something so much bigger than all of us, so much bigger than a product line, so much bigger than a compensation plan. But we are put here right now in this chaotic world of people that are looking for hope and looking for direction. And this company is filled with believers, filled with people that rise like warriors in occasions like this. And it's not by accident that we're all here together. It's not by accident that the couple that just came in, I haven't met them, but that they came in. I've read through some of their posts, and they're just wonderful people. They're wonderful believers. Now, what are the odds that God brought all of us together for this place in this time? Because he knew some of the things that were going to take place here on earth. And what he did is he brought together a group of warriors that are going to stay the course. We're going to begin to bring people into this company as a safe harbor, a place to continually speak life into them. Because I don't know about all of you guys, but I have to ration myself on how much television. I need to know what's going on. I need to know, what's expected of me as a citizen in the United States. But at the same time, I feel myself with belief. I feel myself with hope. I feel myself with the Word of God. And as we begin to speak that into the lives of people, we're not just bringing them an opportunity to get money, but we're giving them an opportunity to hope that things are not going to remain this way, and that when we rise again, we're going to be stronger than we've ever been. So, Dr. Chi, I thank you so much for being my friend. I thank you for being one of the people that I look to as a strong mentor. And I thank you for always being willing, just as it's already been said, that you would go anywhere at any time to help your brothers and sisters in Valentus. And so this has been nothing but a blessing, but I believe also that there are people that are going to be able to find their destiny here. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Patty, for such an amazing, you just really, really blessed us with that. And again, thank you very much for that. I mean, we can't get better than that, and the next individual I will bring on board here, and this person's amazing because, I met him in Canada, if I remember correctly, and just his knowledge of what we have here is one of the most amazing things I ever heard. I was just so flabbergated with what I heard and listened to him talk. Oh my gosh, we have this. And I was hoping that we will have this come on board, and we do have it now. So I just want to bring on board this gentleman, Double Diamond, Dory O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill, Dory, please come on board and just bless us with what you have, sir, because I know you are the reason behind what we brought in, what the company brought in terms of Emulet.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Chi. And Patty, your speech was great, and everybody else is on track. This is a challenging time, there's no doubt. But my story begins at the ripe old age of 12. And as I'm sharing this with you, I'm now 60 years old. But at the age of 12, my mother brought me into the world of network marketing. She taught me everything that she knew about actually making a family secure. And when you really think about it, the reason we do what we do every day is to provide food, to provide shelter, to provide clothing and education for our families. And I saw something at a very young age that most people don't experience almost ever. When my mom joined that company many, many years ago, back in the 70s, our neighborhood was a working class neighborhood. These were people that had lots of children. And why that's important is I was an only child. So when I was enjoying a Sunday meal that consisted of a roast beef dinner and Yorkshire puddings with all the fixings and mashed potatoes, my neighbor, they had 6 children. Their Sunday dinner was often macaroni and cheese and hot dogs if they were lucky, because with that many kids, they didn't have enough income. And so as my mom started to share those products from that company with our neighbors, with people in the neighborhood, I started to see before my eyes a miracle appear. My neighbors started to eat better. Small thing, but their meals started to improve. And then about a year later, they went on a vacation, and the vacation didn't have a tent. It actually had a motel. And I saw this example of lifestyles improving economically for the better over and over again. Every time my mom shared one of the products that this company offered, and those people got involved and they shared it with other people, I started to see little economic miracles occur person by person. So I always like to say, imagine a dark city, completely dark, and you see a little light go on. And then you see another one. And then you see another one. And it's almost like these lights are people enjoying what life's about, enjoying abundance, being able to share vacations with their children, being able to supply better materials for their children's education, being able to do things that they normally couldn't do. And that light in that family becomes brighter. And pretty soon you have a city. And so that was at a very, very young age. And from there, I have spent my entire adult career in the industry. At 18, I managed to join my first company and did very well in that company. But more importantly, I guess it was in the 1980s, I started my journey as an owner of companies. And what I really wanted to do was bring about a prosperity, just like my mom had shown me could happen. And we did that effectively. But then one miracle occurred, and that miracle was meeting Dave Jordan at a chance meeting while he was sharing his sports memorabilia business with me. Nothing to do with network marketing. I got invited to this event, and we became very, very close friends long before I ever joined the company. But while we were friends, I shared with him this amazing product that I had called Emulin that was invented by Dr. Joseph Aarons. And I told him that in all likelihood that the company that I was with would cherish this product, and we'd probably never, Tracy and I, my wife, would never be able to join his company because we had this amazing product. And now I say, fortunate for me, the people that had that product, Emulin, they were less than ethical. They started to do things that were less than ethical. They treated people badly. And all of the sudden, I found myself with no home. And I phoned my friend Dave Jordan and I said, Dave, how would you like to have me and the team that I've assembled in this other company join Valentus, and would we be welcomed with open arms? He said, absolutely. I only need one shot. So we joined, and when we joined, I already knew that Dave and Joyce were amazing people. But what I discovered was something within the culture of this company that you just can't put a price on. What I saw was a couple that cared about their people, that made sure that things were done right, that stood in front of the wall and backed their distributors 100%, that provided the best pay plan that I've ever seen in the industry. And it was just such a refreshing sight to see that what my mother had taught me many, many years ago of the benefits of this amazing industry, that this couple was using and bringing about that high moral standard that's necessary to be at the helm of a company that represents hundreds of thousands of distributors around the world. And I saw it when they spoke from stage, how much they were adored and revered. And I saw it personally, just what they've done for Tracy and I. And I said, you know, there may be a possibility that Valentus could get Emulin as its featured product, but it has to go through the proper channels. And he said, if it's possible, let's make it happen. So we spent about a year working diligently on the legals, all of the details to bring it in. Dr. Ahrens, who I introduced to Dave, and Joyce had many, many meetings with Dave. And finally, they brought about Emulin into the Valentus family. And Emulin, for me, is a product like no other. It's a product that deals with one of the biggest challenges that we face in our society, and that is low-grade inflammation and the degradation of our immune systems. And Emulin effectively treats all of those, or those two issues, in a very profound way. And so when the product was introduced to me, I noticed the results. But over the 2 years that that other company had that product, it was just outstanding, the results that people gained and enjoyed from using Emulin. So when Dave finally said, yes, we have a deal, that's when I really, really came to life with this company. And I can share with you that Emulin is everything that everybody has told you and more. And I'll leave you with this final fact. Not too long ago, the average consumption of sugar in the United States was 18 pounds per person per year. And as our society has developed more and more processed foods and more ways to change what nature delivers naturally, our current consumption is 180 pounds of sugar per person per year on average. Sugar is a poison to the human body. And what Emulin does is effectively help your body deal with those excess sugars and carbohydrates that we consume every single day. And so by controlling those sugars and chaperoning those sugars safely to the areas they're needed and safely out of the body, we end up strengthening our immune system, and we end up creating an environment where low-grade inflammation doesn't prevail. So Dr. Chi, that's a little bit about me, and thank you for doing this webinar. You're helping a lot of people.
Thank you, sir. I mean, your knowledge of what we have is so priceless, and I thank you for sharing that, because we all need to know how powerful and how important Emerald is for everybody, because we gotta help people get healthier. We are worldwide. We are a culture of, we're going the wrong way in terms of healthcare, and people are getting sicker and sicker every day. I'm glad we have Emerald. So thank you, sir, for sharing that with us. So I appreciate you very much. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to bring on another testimonial, and this one is very close to me, because these individuals we have known each other more ever than I've known any one of you, the majority of you in this company. And we've been through the trenches, the battles, and everything together for a long time. And when I heard John said they're coming on board, I was so excited, because I know the hearts of these two individuals, and I know what they can do now being a part of our company. And we're just understand that we are so blessed to have them on board, because they're going to bring so much to the company in so many ways. So I want to personally bring them up and congratulate the both of you for achieving your diamond ship today. And through this crisis, through what's going on, you still did it. And that's how you are as a couple. You always have been that. You have the tenacity, you have the strength, you have the courage, and you have the passion to help people. And I'm so excited for the two of you. So please come on board and share your stories with us. And thank you for being part of us. Let me unmute you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, Dr. Chi, thank you so much.
Gosh,
You got me actually teared up over here.
You always make me cry for like 8 years, and here we go again. It is just an honor to be here with everyone. We just feel so blessed. And it's only 2 weeks. We're brand new here, 2 weeks into Valentus, and like all of you, it's the best decision that we ever made. We were with Dr. Chi in another company, and being founding members of that company, we woke up on March 1st to an email saying that they no longer needed distributors.
Yeah.
And it was kind of,
shocking.
It was very, very shocking.
Thanks for your 8 years, but we don't need you anymore.
Yeah, and they were going to sell direct to our customers, our members, all our relationships. So we needed to take a step back. After the shock got over, we actually went deep into prayer, because we didn't know what to do. And we had this wonderful team, and it was important that we planted them in a place where not only we could thrive, but more importantly, they could thrive. Products that were great. So it made sense, after we looked at a couple things, we were being pulled in a couple different directions. It was really getting on the phone with John Herenza, who we've always had a great relationship with, but he connected Bill and I on the phone with Dave Jordan. And I hear you all saying the same thing, and hearing his heart through the phone, I mean, my arm hairs stood up. And after hanging up, we both looked at each other and we said, this is the company. This is our home. This is where we're going. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're joining Valentus.
Yeah.
And in 2 weeks, it's just been 2 weeks. And all we're doing is we're just sharing the tools on the app, because we don't know anything. We're just sharing, and we're excited. And we you know, it just feels so good to believe it again. And, you know, the products are already, you know, helping people. One of our members is down 12 pounds. The other one's down 9 pounds. People are feeling good. They're getting rid of, you know, stomach issues with the detox. They're giving the canine to their dogs, and the dogs are running around like they're puppies and they're 14 years old.
Yeah.
So we just have all these
crazy.
amazing things happening. But for me, I love being part of a family again.
Yeah.
And that to me,
Yeah.
and to Bill, and, you know, bringing our people in, that is everything. All the love. I feel like we've been here for years, and we've been here for 2 weeks. So it's just an honor. I'm so glad that we took that time and we stepped back in prayer, and we really listened, and we were directed on where to go, because, you know, when a company closes up, sometimes you're getting pulled in all different directions. And we formed our own decision. We did our own research. And then, you know, not only after getting off the phone with Dave, but flying into Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and meeting Joyce and just seeing their servant hearts and their servant leaderships. I just feel so blessed. I'm so honored. I'm just so excited to, you know, be working with all of you on this call, and any of the new people looking on here to come in. And it is the perfect timing. We did this very quickly, and there's coronavirus, right, happening, and people are in lockdown in their house, and people are excited. They're looking for opportunity, and really, you know, it's your voice, it's us reaching out that is going to be the change for so many families, you know, through what's happening, you know, in the world right now.
Yeah.
I'll
So
let you talk.
thank you. I know you're so excited, and I'm happy for that, because, you know, the excitement is what's attracting people.
Yeah.
It really is, because we haven't been excited in years, and it came through in our other business because we just weren't really happy with the leadership. But here's what I can share with you guys. If there's somebody on here that's brand new or just got started or looking to get started, you know, ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice.
Yep.
We don't know what the heck we're doing. The only thing we know how to do is share. That's all the only thing we know how to do. We don't know anything about the products. We don't know really much about the comp plan.
No.
Okay. The one thing we do know is this: ask your leadership questions, find out what tools they're using, use the tools that they use, and get them on three-way calls to answer any questions. That's all we have done. And in 2 weeks, we're able to hit the diamond position in the company in just 2 short weeks using that simple formula, guys.
Absolutely.
And here's what that means for our family. Okay. For us, you know, being the man of the house, when you lose your income, which I did, like in one night overnight.
We got that letter, and our residual income of 8 years went to zero. That was it.
When you're in that situation and you're the man of the house, you know, it makes you feel really not that good. So I feel really good now, because all I did was got Dr. Chi on a couple of three-way calls. I got John on a couple of three-way calls. I got Dave on a couple of three-way calls.
Karen,
and here we are.
Yeah, we're using
So
everybody.
I don't want to take up much more of anybody else's time.
And I want you to add what was important to us was where we were going to plant our team.
Well, yeah.
And I know we were talking about that today.
Yeah, our team is the most important thing to us. And that's, you know, on the last note, then I'll let you take back over Dr. Chi, because I don't want to go too much longer here. But so, you know, one of the most important things for us was that our team had a home to land at where they could thrive.
And where they were safe.
Where they were safe and they could do well. And we would not be sitting here in this diamond position if it wasn't for that amazing team of people that decided to follow, and we have a great environment here for them as well. So this is a safe place for your family, for your, you know, for your team, and yourself. And don't worry if you don't understand what's going on right now. We don't either. We're just having fun. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Dr. Chi.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Enjoy this, because there's more to come. And ladies and gentlemen, you heard everyone can do this. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a great evening. We'll be back on here at 7 p.m., which is in 15 minutes. Take care. Have a good one.
Congratulations, Bill and Don.